Hello, my name is Ilona, and in this video I want to talk about the new world and how I feel things are going to look like in the new world. People have been asking me about that, a new earth. Where is this going to lead to? How is it going to shape up? What are we going to see? And to me, it's very difficult to really truly explain because it's more of a feeling for me. It's like a feeling of harmony, endless possibilities, space, freedom. That's what it feels like to me. So that's the new earth feels like to me, the energy. Everything is possible, growth, and a lot of things will change. I do believe that what Dolores Cannon said, that's probably possible, that there are going to be a big part of humanity that will step into that new timeline from the new earth. She mentioned 51% of goodness those people have, and I'm a little bit, it's a possibility. I just keep it open. I just wanted to mention that. And that means that for 51%, they are not out there destroying people, wanting to hurt people. They're really there to, live their life in a form of harmony with other people. And as long as they've that intention, they can come along to the new earth. But of course, from that group of people, a lot of people will be very confused, maybe even very angry when things are coming out. I do believe there's going to be this transformation period, transforming from the old system to the new system. It will take some time, although we just don't know how long that's going to take. It will have to do with the collective and the collective energies. But I think it's going to be very interesting to see. But it's important that there is already a group of people that is capable of helping the other group with all these confused people, maybe angry or just shut down, just don't know what's going on. It's very important that the group that is already aware of it, already been through that, can help out. So I do believe that that's why there is a group of people like already working with these energies that can help out. That group of people that are just, they're in the new earth timeline, but they're not completely fully aware what is going on. Like I've mentioned, I think there's going to be like a transformation going on. There's going to be a transformative period. Like I said, I don't know how long it's going to take, because it could easily be very quickly, or it could take some time. But we're going to see changes in health, in healthcare. We're going to move away, of course, from that medical system that's really not very good for us. There's going to be different healing energies, frequency it's going to be used. We've got herbs, we've got other ways to, help us, support us, med beds, all these technology helping us. Ultimately, I think for a period there'll still be hospitals probably doing like operations and things like that for the people that are still connected in a way to the hospitals, but we'll also have healing centers, and that will be more on awareness, creating awareness. Why did you get sick? What is behind this? What is the energy behind that? We're going to have all these healing methods that can help us and support us. How we feed ourselves is going to change. We'll be more in harmony with nature, with animals. I think we're going to create like smaller communities getting together and helping each other out. Farmers will be like smaller. They won't be these humongous farms anymore. And all these things happening, of course, with farming that they have to use, it will fall away. That entire pharmaceutical industry will fall away. So that's, of course, will have an effect on medicine, and will have an effect, of course, on all the other things that they've created, like the food that we eat. Most food in the supermarket is really just created, fabricated mess. It's not really food. It's a food product. That should tell you all you need to know. A product. They made it, so it's man-made. It's by it's by a company. So it's really, you barely know what's really in it, and that's going to fall away. There will be a transition going on, of course, but that will all leave because it doesn't fit with the new earth anymore. So food, health. We've got the legal system. We will be sovereign beings, sovereign humans, so the legal system will completely adjust to that. The political system will completely change. I believe that we will change from these political parties to, voting for policies. So we'll be voting on a local level, a regional level, bigger level, of course, what we want done. So it will be completely different. And then someone will have to, of course, follow that policies. And if they don't, they'll have to leave. So there will be accountability. So the entire government system we here have in the Netherlands, and I believe worldwide, we have these bureaucratic systems. They all will have to change and leave, and it will be completely changed. A lot of people will have to leave those positions, and of course there will be other things they can do. But it's very important that we step away from all these bureaucratic system in place, purposely done, of course, by the dark energies to really control people and not make them accountable, because a lot of people here, I'm not sure if that's worldwide. I do know here in the Netherlands, people that work for the government, they're kind of, you can't really touch them in a way. So what they do for the government, that's not personal accountability for that. That's why we had that horrible situation with the taxes, the scandal that happened with, of course, children still missing, and it was a disaster. But the people that actually created that with the taxes and the Dutch IRS, they're still in their places. They haven't been kept accountable because what they do, they've done for the government, so they cannot be personal accountable, which is sad in itself. So they're still there. So when some other policy will come along that, and we're still stuck with the dark energies right now, in a way, I think it's already falling apart. But what we're seeing in the outside world, we're still seeing the remnants of all the dark energies and what's happening, and they just follow the other policy again. And it's horrible, but those things will change. They will not be protected anymore. And they will have to follow the policy the people want. So it's not going to be political parties anymore, not more hidden agendas and things like that. So I think we're going to have a very small government, people working for the government, very small group. A lot of people will just leave there, and of course, we also have the puppets there. So I do think a lot of puppets, especially in the political parties, will move away. We won't see them again. We know that we're working towards something that's happening, of course. I think it could be a very shocking thing to happen, and we're in that period that a lot of things are falling apart. But a lot of people in the political system, they are moving away. I do believe there's going to be a transitional period. I do believe that white hats have also infiltrated political parties and other systems to, create that change. You do need people there to also help with the change. And maybe there will be like a sudden change. We just don't know how things will go. The media will change completely. I believe aliens, there will be more contact. Open contact will change history, human history. We'll have to look differently at certain religious books and religion itself. It will be completely changed. We'll get truths, of course, about what truly happened and our history as humans. The media will be completely different, of course. They will actually be telling the truth for once. That's nice. And it won't be manipulated and things like that. It's all changing. And of course, spiritually, we'll become more and more aware of who we are and our gifts and the things that we can do. Telepathy, telekinetic powers, teleportation. It wouldn't surprise me at all if in time we'll be able to teleport ourselves. We are very powerful and we need to start realizing that. But like I said, that will take time. And there will be technology like teleportation from one portal to everywhere in the world and outside of the world. It's all possible. So that will it will completely change the way we see things now. The free energy, there will be free energy. So all the things happening now on the energy market with the electric cars, that will just move to the side. We've got, of course, the I can't come up with the name again for the wind energy that's been put all over the place. All these humongous things, they will be gone as well. They won't be useful anymore. And of course, we're going to see some of it still being pushed, but I do believe it will be put to the side ultimately when the free energy will be released worldwide. So I just want to come back to what I said in the beginning. This is how I see things. I don't know how it's exactly going to go, but I do know we're going to move away from that old system. We already are moving away from that, but the new system still needs to be shown. Financially, we'll have a quantum financial system, and the banks will have a completely different way of dealing with things. We will be able to access our own account. It will be completely for ourselves. There won't be any banks involved in that. I think they will have a completely different function. Like taxes will completely change. I believe some of it will just small will stay. So it's like small taxes, but all these big taxes, all these insane things, if you really think about it, it will all fall apart. It's all part of that old dark system. We are here to spiritually grow. We'll create a completely different earth that will be in harmony with ourselves and with everything around us and all the people around us, nature, animals. It will be completely different. Some people think that we will go back in like 20 or 70 years ago. That's not how I feel. I do think we're going to have technology, but it will be there to support us. And like I said, I ultimately think that we will grow further and further and really raise our energies. And in that case, we'll be able to heal ourselves. We'll be able to, use telepathy, telekinetical powers. I believe we will start truly creating from ourselves, and we will immediately be able to see our creations. I think that is what we're working towards, but that could take some time or not. We just don't know how it's going to work out, because ultimately time doesn't really exist. Everything is now. But it's very interesting to see. This is what I feel about things. And of course, I can't mention everything, but this is just to give you a glimpse of how I view the new earth and how it will develop. I'd like to leave it at this. Hope to see you in another video. Bye.